In today's 5-minute snack, we are going to be working our glutes. I didn't call it the booty burner for a reason, because our glutes are such a big, important muscle group to help us with standing, with functional movements. We need to keep these muscles strong to help reduce back pain, leg pain. When your glutes get weak, it's going to really affect you with your day-to-day. And when you're sitting for too long, we are not using these muscle groups. So I urge you to work your glutes for more than just how they look. There's 3 big muscle types in the group. That's the maximus, the medius, and the minimus. So we're going to target all 3 areas for a fab little snack here. I want you to grab a resistance band if you've got one. If you don't worry. Alternatively, you could grab an old pair of tights, and we're actually going to tie it just over your thighs. Some people like them around your ankles, so I'll give you both options. You can try them out as you play this snack back. And we're going to start with one of my favorites just to fire up the muscles. We're going to do a banded walk. So I encourage you to try and go into a little bit of a squat. You can go deeper to progress. And we're just going to walk side to side. We're going to keep that distance, that squat distance between the feet. As I said, back nice and straight, core tight. You can go nice and low for a challenge, depending on how much space you've got. If you're doing this, by the sofa, when you're watching TV, or maybe by your desk at work even, just doesn't matter how much space you've got. Just keep moving side to side. We're doing this for about a minute. You should be feeling this. It's firing all my muscles. Obviously, the lower you go, the harder it is. Just smile through that burn. Stop and start if you need to. Build up to this minute if you're a beginner, and relax. Lovely. We're going to go towards the wall now. You can tie it around your ankles. I'm going to keep mine by my thighs. I'm going to place my hands or my elbows by the wall, and I'm going to keep one leg taking my body weight, other leg nice and straight, flex foot, and I'm just going to kick back. So I'm squeezing those glute muscles as that leg goes back. Really thinking about targeting these glutes. I can feel that straight away. Such an effective one. You can do this anywhere. Really firing up those muscles. Let's change legs. You're doing a minute in total if you can. Obviously play this snack back. You can do multiple rounds of these exercises. Whatever time you've got, I want you to know that every single minute counts. Lovely work. And we'll leave it there. We're going into the 3rd exercise of this little snack. We're going to go into a nice squat position. I've done the squat snack right at the beginning, so check that out for all your form and technique. Coming to a nice squat, we can then come up standing and lift that leg out to the side. The band is going to help with a bit of resistance. So obviously go nice and low in your squat if you can, and again a little leg raise. So now we're working glutes, your inner thighs, your outer thighs. We're getting the squat, the big compound move, the king of lower body exercises. This is really, really effective. I can feel this straight away. Obviously go nice and low if you can to progress your squats. You could even add a little weight, hold a dumbbell, put a little rucksack on or a weighted vest, and do this move with me. Let's go for one more on each side. Ooh, I can really feel these already. Nice little raise and down. We're going to keep the band on if you've got one, and we're going to come to the floor on your rug or your mat. I'm going into a nice all fours position. So hands directly under shoulders, knees directly under your hips. And we're going to lift one leg in that 90-degree bend and a little donkey kick, as they're called. So lifting up, I'm imagining my foot being parallel and aiming for the ceiling. So can you lift up any higher? You should be really feeling that, keeping your back and body nice and still. I always say imagine your favorite drink on your back. You're trying not to knock it over. It could be your cup of coffee, so you definitely don't want to get burnt. Other side. So we're going for a minute. This is a great one to repeat and really feel the burn. You could even add some little pulses, staying high as progression. Can really feel those little pulses. Back nice and straight, core in nice and tight. And then the final move is going to be on your backs. We're going to lift our hips into a nice glute bridge. So I'm going to give you a few options here. Lying on your back, you're going to really imprint your spine, core nice and tight. And we're just going to have our feet hip width apart. You could play around with the foot position as you lift your whole body, squeezing the glutes. Hips up in the air as high as you can, and then rolling down your vertebra. Coming back down, lifting up, breathing out. Inhale, coming down. You can play with that foot position so you can move them further away or closer to your glutes. Lifting up and down. You could just do a minute of these. I guarantee you're going to feel it. If you want to progress, you could go into singles. So you could lift one leg off the ground and try and come up as high as you did with those double legs. Lifting up and down. Ooh, even 5 of those. I can feel that. So give this one a little go or come back to this snack. Replay, try a little harder version out when you're ready. And then the final progression would be to maybe add a weight. And you could put a little towel or a cushion if it feels uncomfortable on your hip bones. I just lock my thumbs underneath. I've put a dumbbell, which I can obviously increase the weight as I progress. These are home exercises, things you don't need to go into the gym for. I mean, ideally, you'll do this everywhere, on holiday, anywhere you can to really work your glutes. And then you could do a final little hold up in the air, squeezing those glutes tight, relax it back down. You have done your 5-minute glute snack. Oh, I really feel that. Hope you feel yours too. Give it a little pat, give it a little shake out. Repeat this snack. Do let me know how you get on. Let me know what level you try. Let me know when you come and replay this snack. Really important to keep these glutes strong. I hope you enjoyed that one. Let me know.